lot of the issues that we deal with as men, our confidence issues, our relationship struggles, our fear of failure, it didn't start with us. It was our parents. It started there. They programmed us. But now that you're a man, you've got the decision and the choice whether or not you're going to fix it or not. I generally feel like our parents do the best job they can. And unfortunately, a lot of the things that turn them into the people they are, it was passed down from their parents. It's this vicious cycle, but it's time for you to break it. If you're ready, why don't you drop me one of these? Today, guys, we're going to talk about how our parents messed this up, but more importantly, what you can do to fix it. So first up, let's talk about some of the most common ways that our parents unfortunately mess us up. Number one is teaching you to suppress your emotions. Whether or not they tell you or taught you that crying was weakness or that vulnerability was something that was shameful, now you're probably a guy, if this is something that happened to you, that either explodes or you shut down. Number two, modeled toxic relationship. Yelling, screaming, cheating, arguing all the time. This became your norm. And so now you may actually seek it out because it's what you find comfortable. I know this is so fucked up and crazy to think about, but a lot of the reasons why you behave the way that you do, it's because of what you learn. Think about it. Like, we're little sponges when we're growing up. And it totally makes sense. If you grew up in a volatile home where you were witnessing yelling and screaming and cheating and all this toxic behavior all the time, it became your norm. It's what you're comfortable with. Number three, they didn't give you respect or boundaries. They walked all over you. They treated you poorly. And so now people treat you poorly. Everybody does. Your bosses, your relationship, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your friends. Nobody truly respects you because you never learned to set boundaries for yourself. Number four, they made you afraid to fail. Failure was seen as something that was negative, something that was bad, and possibly you got punished for it. And so now you don't even want to try. It's like, I don't want to fail, right? I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay comfortable. I'm going to stay safe. Number five, they never taught you about money. Budget? What's that? Savings? No. Investing? I have no idea what you're even talking about. It was more about survival mode. And so when you grow up in an environment like this, like I did, you never learn the importance of financial literacy or understanding money. Number six, they shamed you into hating yourself. Were you the kid that never felt like you were good enough? Maybe your parents always compared you to your siblings, right? And now your self-worth is literally trash because of it. Number seven, they didn't normalize mental health or talking about things that were going on with you. If you had a problem, get over it. It wasn't a big deal, right? And so you struggled in silence. You suffered. And now, as an adult, you basically are pretending everything's fine when literally you're drowning inside. Your past, your upbringing is not your responsibility. But what you choose to do about it and how you live in the future starting today is. The second you stop blaming and start building, everything starts to change. There are 5 steps that I'm going to go over for you to basically rebuild yourself as a man and basically rewire your brain. I'm going to go over those in a second. Before I do, I just want to encourage you. If you are somebody that feels that therapy would benefit you or it would benefit you from talking through some of your issues, I'm going to link down below to today's video sponsor, BetterHelp. I love BetterHelp, all right? I feel like every single person can benefit from therapy. I want you to hit that link down below and go check out BetterHelp. It's betterhelp.com/alpha-m. Go through that link and sign up. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions, and the whole idea is get to know you. The whole idea is to help better match you with the therapist that's going to be best suited for you and your needs. And then you're going to be able to start therapy usually within a few days. The other thing that I love so much about BetterHelp, they allow you to easily change therapists at no additional charge, right? Therapy is a lot like dating. Sometimes you meet somebody, boom, it's magic. But sometimes you might need to try somebody in order to really find that person that can help you and that you connect with. BetterHelp makes it convenient and easy to do that. You can also have therapy any way that you want, whether or not it's on your phone, your computer, or through chat, any way that's convenient or most comfortable for you. BetterHelp has over 7,000 reviews with a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot. It's a company that you can trust. It's a company that I trust. Their mission is simple, to make starting therapy easier. Gentlemen, hit the link down below. Do not wait. Go to betterhelp.com/alpha-m. That's betterhelp.com/alpha-m to get 10% off your first month of therapy. So now, guys, let's talk about how to rewire your damaged brain and self-esteem. Step number one is self-awareness. It needs to start there. Until you know what those messages were that you basically absorbed when you were a kid, you're not going to know exactly what needs to change. Write down the messages that you absorbed as a little kid. All right, you got to be perfect, or you're too heavy, or you're stupid, or money's bad. Like whatever it is, I want you to write it down. You've got to be able to identify the pattern. Once you do, then you can address it and fix it. Number 2, which is going to be the hardest one, is cut ties from toxic people. And yes, some of these people may mean your family. If you're still being manipulated, guilt-tripped, or controlled, you've got to stop the cycle. Or you've got to set incredibly firm and rigid boundaries so that you protect yourself. And I'm not saying that you should never talk to your parents again. That's not what I'm saying. But if your parents are still making you feel the way that you did when you were a little kid, or they're still trying to manipulate you, you've got to figure out a way to set that boundary, or just to protect yourself. Knowing when you go into a situation, when you talk to them, this is what I'm going to get. I need to be ready for it. Being aware of what's going on and identifying it, and just making sure that when it starts, you either remove yourself, you stop it, or you shut it down. You know, this is something that's incredibly powerful. Now, at first, your parents or whoever it is, they're not going to know or understand why you're doing this, and they're going to be like, wait, what? But here's the deal. It's okay. You've just got to protect yourself, and the chances are they are never going to accept it. They're probably never going to acknowledge that they do it. But you've got to be the priority. It starts with you saying no. Number 3 is reparent yourself. And this one's a powerful one. All the things that you didn't get when you were growing up, you can give it to yourself now. You didn't get the love, the support. I want you to start doing it for yourself. This may mean taking care of yourself, going to the gym, treating yourself, being good to yourself, self-care, right? Having relationships that are nurturing, that are loving, that are uplifting. Gentlemen, it starts with you deciding that you are going to change, and that you don't need to perpetuate this cycle and this toxic behavior or this negative mindset that you've adopted because of the way that you were raised and wired as a little kid. You have the ability to break the cycle. Number 4, create a new identity for you. Stop clinging to the broken version of yourself. That's not who you are anymore. You decide who you become, and the way that you're going to do that and build this new identity is through your actions, your habits, and who you surround yourself with. Which brings me to the 5th and most impactful thing that you can do, and that is get around men that challenge you to be better. All right? Nothing is going to change who you are in terms of your confidence, your self-esteem, like being around men that are uplifting. Find a mentor, find a coach. Build a brotherhood. Being around strong, driven, purpose-led men will change you faster than anything. So find your tribe, find your brotherhood, and support each other. But the thing that I just like to leave you with is the understanding and the knowledge of sometimes bad things happen to good people. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, sometimes we are just collateral damage in other people's shit. Your parents didn't do this on purpose. They did this because that's what they had. This was the best job that they could do given their skill set, given the damage that was done to them. You know, unfortunately, a lot of times it's a trickle-down effect, right? It gets passed down from generation to generation to generation, but it has to stop with you, and you can stop it. You know, for me, I grew up with 2 abusive stepfathers. Not a good situation. They weren't physically abusive, but mentally, the damage they did, it was significant. You are the man that you are today because of what you went through, because of the hardship, because of the struggle. And for me, when I think about it, now that I've kind of come out the other side, I'm so thankful that I had that experience. If everything was roses and amazingness when I was growing up, would I be the man that I am today? Would I be this tough? Would I be this resilient? Would I be this strong? Would I be this compassionate? Probably not. It's because of the pain and the struggle and the overcoming of adversity that I truly feel I am the man that I am today. And honestly, I'm a man that I'm incredibly proud of. And I want you to be proud of yourself. Gentlemen, you're amazing. Don't forget it. You have the ability to change the future. The past, it's done. Forget about it. But now, move forward.